You see that brown box right there? That box is worth $201 worth of parts. Oh yeah. We got parts. And a long list of parts. Holy moly. $201.89. Son of a bitch. Well, I didn't get stuck with this repair bill. I would have stuck. All kinds of pins and clips and shafts and bearings and all kinds of good stuff in there. But anyway, so today is Thursday. As you can see, we're at the shop. Freaking heater's rattling, driving me out of mind. Come on. Just gotta hit it a couple times. There we go. But yeah, just came back from picking those up and also picked these up. We got a nice little MTD yard machine just like last week. I'm not sure if it's a dual output. I'd imagine it is, judging by the style of it. So it's probably a dual output shaft. MTD, it runs. Gearbox works and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty decent shape. It's clean. I think it needs a cable, but we're just parting it out anyway. A little Toro 521 needs a recoil. I know that. Haven't heard it run yet. I'm only bought them really for the tires on this thing, the gearbox, and the belt cover, chute, and engine. This one here is just going to be the gearbox, tires and rims, belt cover, and motor. So that's it for those. And then we got over here. We got two others. We got an older Troy-Bilt / Simplicity. That's it right there. I'm not sure about the engine, if it's working or not. I pulled it over. It seems like it's got a little bit of compression, but I think it's got a valve stuck. Got a 1-inch shaft Tecumseh. Gonna use it for the gearbox, snowblower chute, 2 tires and rims, and the engine if it's good. And we got ourselves a Troy-Bilt, a Toro Power Shift 624. Not sure if it's the original engine or not. It's kind of hard to say. I've never really had a 624. Had the 7s and the 8s and the 9s and the 11s, but not one of these. I don't know. Might be the original engine. Looks like it. Could be wrong. I guess I don't really know. It runs. It just doesn't drive. I think the belt is done on the inside of it, so that's not too bad there. But anyway, it's cold getting in the shop. Get this. Brr. It's like, I don't know, I think it's like 14 out today, if that. Probably a little bit cooler than that. But yeah, what isn't it even in here? Yeah, it's a little bit warm in here. It's 48. About another 10 minutes, it'll be about 58. So, anyway, also cleaned up the shop. Had a little bit of an incident last night with that vacuum engine ordeal. This is it right here. My buddy, he let me use his pulley puller a couple of days ago, and it wouldn't move it off the shaft. So I went down to the welding store yesterday and grabbed some oxygen acetylene. Actually, it's just more like oxygen. I forgot the acetylene part. Started cutting away at heating her up, and I figured stick a pry bar in the back of the block there and it should pop it off. Well, stupid me, I basically popped a hole right in the side of the block. The pry bar got stuck in behind the propeller, and when I went to go turn it, I basically put a hole, I'm imagining about like this big, in the back of the oil sub case. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do if we even want to go any further, which I think we are. I think we're gonna try and cut that pulley off. I mean, not the pulley, the propeller off. And now we're probably gonna have to buy a new oil sub and seal, so we can at least regain some of our money. I mean, I'm not sure how much my buddy Dwayne's into that thing, but I'm in at least 40-50 bucks already, I figure. So I don't know. But yeah, awesome. But anyway, I'm gonna start parting these two bitches out, and then we'll pull the other two in here. I gotta do a little bit of work on the ZL600 tonight, so that'll be a separate video. We're gonna do some other stuff to it, get it ready for the weekend. This thing's going out for its maiden voyage this weekend, So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, we'll get back to you in a little bit. Awesome. Oh yeah, so how'd you guys like that video I posted today? I keep on forgetting to read the comments. It's been up for about a day or so now. I just haven't had a chance to check out the comments, but I figured it was something different, you know, not like a whole lot, but yeah. So anyway, we'll get parting out. Alright, well, I got those two other snowblowers all parted out, that Toro and the MTD. The MTD gearbox, fucking, the splines were all stripped out, and I couldn't get the shaft off of the bearing, so that sucked. So it's just scrap now. Too bad. But anyway, pulled the Troy-Bilt in. I keep wanting to call this the Simplicity, even though they're fucking made by the same company. Yep, turns out this is an engine that is blown, which is kind of sort of a bummer. I was hoping to possibly get this one going, but it is blown. It feels like it's got compression, but I did compression on it and the piston isn't even moving. The part that threw me off when I picked it up today was the fact that it's got fresh oil in it. Yeah, let's do an oil change. Maybe that'll solve the problem. Not. But anyway, should bring a couple of bucks. Tires and rims are pretty decent, and the gearbox is pretty hard to find. Let's get the cast iron gearbox, so you can fucking drive a Christmas tree through there, and it wouldn't make a difference. So anyway, we'll continue chopping this guy up and take it from there. Holy shit, this was a 10 horse. Damn, that was a bummer. That would have been a nice little freaking $250 bill right there. Damn. Hate it when the engines are blown. Alright, well, on to the last snowblower. I got that Troy-Bilt all parted out. Fucking I had to take the torch to the back piece there, because this fucking shaft, this guy here was seized on it pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll come back later tomorrow or something like that and clean it up. I didn't cut into the shaft itself, as you can see. The shaft is 100% clean. It's just the retaining bearing and the retaining shaft that's still on there, and then the two backing plates. So I've been getting pretty good. My uncle taught me good, I guess, on how to do that job. And I was thinking here, I actually have a 1-inch shaft with a connecting rod and piston in the straw. Or at least I think it is. I got a couple connecting rods. I think these are Briggs. Tecumseh. Where the hell is it? I know I got one in here. Here it is. Yeah. So I got this. That's a 1-inch shaft out of a Tecumseh 10 horse. And I believe this is the connecting rod. Yeah, that's the connecting rod there for it. So I might actually rebuild this engine just because it's a 10 horse, and I just so happen to have the parts laying around to do it. Providing that there's no crack in the block by the starter, and providing that there's no internal damage that's more than what I'm bargaining for. So basically all I need to do is just get this pulley off, take the sub off, and pull a couple of other little bits and pieces, and we'll do a rebuild video on this engine. And it's pretty funny. I've noticed this over the past couple of years, that what people do is when they don't know that they've already blown their engine, is that they do the oil change like I showed you, and they also put a full tank of friggin' Primo fuel in it. Like, how funny is that? A lot of these snow blowers come with full tanks of fuel. Let's see, what blowers came into this one here? Let's see how much fuel's in this thing. This one here has a little over a half a tank of fuel. So what's that, like? Probably about a 1 gallon tank, so it's like a half a gallon. Let's see what's in this one. That one's about a half a tank as well. And that one there is a friggin' full tank. And that's a running engine. That one there had a full tank in it. Now that one's not from today, that's from earlier this week. And that blue engine back there actually has a full tank. It's amazing that these people, when they get rid of their snowblowers, they just throw a full tank of fuel in there for me. I guess that's awesome. And lately I've been dumping the fuel into the sled, and I have the tank when I got this thing was empty, and I've already got like a quarter of a tank of fuel. This is a 13 or a 12 gallon tank on this thing, so that's pretty funny actually. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, this is like a Chinese replacement engine, I guess. I don't think it's the original Tecumseh engine on here, because they put a you know, Tecumseh engine versus a Chinese one. Kind of sort of looks like one of them Suzuki clones, but I don't think it's a real Suzuki. Alright, well that was the last of it. Toro's all done. Freaking ran out of battery towards the end of the little clip it there, but yeah, quite a little bits and pieces I got off of it. What the hell was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, so yesterday morning, and then Tuesday night, they were predicting like this big, massive friggin' snowstorm for us. Well, check this out. You see the snow on the ground? Yeah, we didn't even bother shoveling or using the snowblower. They were predicting like 8 to 12 inches or something like that, and we barely even got like 3 inches. But yet people still paid us to plow. How funny is that? Made a quick little $100 yesterday for about like 3 hours worth of work, which isn't too bad. But I found that pretty funny. Big storm, but yet no one weatherman fucked up, I think. I don't know. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna start cleaning up the shop here. I think we're gonna end the video here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the shop. I'll have a video up a little bit maybe later on over the weekend of this ZL. We're gonna finish it up. I'm gonna use the regular carbides, the ones that are on the sled, because the new ones aren't in yet. I haven't quite ordered them because, well, there's a shortage of money going on, if you know what I'm saying. So I'll use these right now. They still got a little bit of life, but I'll change them up before Pittsburgh, before we go on our trip there. Yeah, they're in decent shape, but I don't know, I kind of sort of like to put new ones on. Fucking, I just got done spending quite a bit of money on a couple of other little bits and pieces for my truck, just loose parts. Fucking, yeah, just stupid little oddball stuff I've been spending my money on, and I gotta stop doing that. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys later on next week. I was going to do a video of snowmobiling over last weekend, but it was snowing out pretty bad to where if I recorded the video, the camera would have just got, you know, stuffed up with snow. So I'm going up this weekend riding. Hopefully we'll get some video of this sled ripping, and the Jag and the XF800. That'll be pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys hopefully next week, as long as I don't frickin' wreck the sleds, and I'll be good to go. So see you guys then. Oh yeah, my DP tuner came in today too for the F350. So I gotta send that out, get my tunes put on it, and take it from there. Awesome. Anyway, we'll talk to you guys all later on in the week. See ya.